And it looks like choosing to stay in for her right now and playing that deeper line is a good choice. In fact, Marianne had talked about it, that her weakness was that she didn't move right when she needed to during the week.
Exactly, but on a pair like this where your opponent has already 2 opens by the 6th frame, staying clean and being safe may be the key for Marianne to just advance. So making a drastic move probably isn't the correct thing to do, and she's doing the right thing. She's staying where she's at.
Great shot. Whoa,
Second appearance so far this season. We talked about how tight it was toward the end of the position round, and Cara Honeychurch and Tish Johnson battling it out for that 5th spot along with Carolyn. Cara ending up in 6th, Tish in 7th, both opening in the 10th frames. There's our reigning bowler of the year, Leanne Barrett.
Well, and Brenda Norman, our defending champion here in 11th. Michelle Feldman, our player of the year in 12th. Carol Giannotti-Block, who I think is throwing the ball better than ever after her knee surgery. Kim Terrell and Anne-Marie Dugan, our Chiron girl this week.
A lot.
A lot, and a lot is what she needed.
Fast at my feet, almost tripped over myself.
Now you can hear Carolyn just told us why she threw that shot bad. She got fast with her feet, and she almost fell over herself. Fast feet is deadly for any bowler. You could see here, yes. Late with the push away, see? Already sliding and her ball's just coming down. Causes you to fall out of the shot. So she looks a lot better falling out of it than most people.
Okay, so the 1-2-8.
Very good, Carolyn.
She's patting herself on the back. She bears that up.
Almost fell. Almost tripped over my feet.
So right now a 28-pin lead for Marianne-DiRupo. She has 3 strikes in a row, though. She can take it to 38 with a strike here.
Just to remind everybody also how important the bonus pins are. Marianne won 18 matches, lost 5 and tied 1. That's 18 times 30. That definitely helps your score and puts you in a better position in the top 5.
Absolutely.
So winning matches is it really is a bonus. Oh, great shot by Marianne. She is on fire. She has everything going her way. Her timing is good. Ball speed is good. She's playing the lanes correctly. Very nice. This was one thing we saw all week too, Jan. The girls that wanted to play further right needed sometimes to move left, just like the girls playing in need sometimes to move right. What worked for one game obviously might not work for the next game.
Okay, so she's working on 4 in a row. Trying to make it 5 in light, and lucky just to leave the 2-pin on that shot.
Keep your feet low. Oh, gosh.
You can hear Carolyn still talking to herself about those fast feet. Take a look at Marianne's shot. Beautiful timing, nice and low at the line. She really extends through at her release. She got that ball a little too far right, skidded in the oil, but because she stayed on her shot, she only left the 2-pin.
We're in the midst of our Sunday live broadcasts on ESPN, and there's 3 events coming up. On June 10th through the 15th will be the Pepsi Greater Rockford Open. That's the Cherry Bowl, the home of Rockford. Actually, the collegians will also be bowling a separate event along with the pros at that point in time. But it'll be 2 telecasts, 2 separate telecasts. And we move on from there to the Greater Cincinnati Open. That's in Erlanger, Kentucky, June 18th to the 22nd. That broadcast on the 22nd. And then finally, Greater Harrisburg Open. That's at ABC West Lanes in Mechanicsburg, PA. That'll be televised on June 29th at 1 Eastern. Carolyn will be live on ESPN.
Right, Carolyn made a better shot on 20, but just didn't carry the 10-pin. Come on, she's really focusing on keeping those feet slow.
She trails by 38 pins right now, and I'll take just a minute to explain. Last year in Rockford, the collegians bowled with the pros in a doubles format. This year, so that the NCAA bowlers will be eligible to compete. It'll be 2 separate events, but they'll be bowling side by side on the pairs together. With our telecast, the Pepsi televised Sunday, and then the collegiate televised later on in the summer.
And there's that dreaded 2-4-5 again. I think this shot she threw a lot better, but she's forcing it a little bit. She really pulled up on that just a little bit, forced the ball to go too far right, and once again the 2-4-5 spare.
Hope I make it.
She did, and I mean, it appears that her shot is not as good as it was earlier.
No, and
What's your thought?
I think she probably should have gotten a stronger ball and tried in where Marianne was playing, because Carolyn played far in most of the week like everybody else. And I think that probably would have been a good move to try a ball further in where Marianne is, just to see.
Oh, a solid 8-pin.
But then again, Jan, she shot 235. Why change anything?
She did, and that's what makes it difficult. And we often get questions like that. How do you decide when you need to change and how fast you need to make that change? And that's what's tough. Those that can make it the fastest are the ones that win the titles and make the shows.
Yes.
Squares it up, and it's always a nice thing when you can smile at that solid 8, because she leads by 40 pins going into the 10th frame. She just needs to knock down some pins here.
Well, Marianne made a lot of adjustments with her eyes, moving her eyes back and forth on the lane, moving her ball up and down in her stance to change the speed of her ball. Little things like that make the biggest difference. It's not always drill 10 balls or try 6 different balls. Sometimes it's just your physical, it's all the tricks you have in your bag. You have to have a lot of tricks.
Well, she missed the head pin on that shot. I wonder, do you think she was trying something else, or it was just a bad shot?
I think it was just a bad shot. I don't think she needs to try anything else. She has a good game, but her shot may be changing also, so it'll be very interesting to see for the next match.
Covers it up. So Marianne-DiRupo advances by defeating Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard. When we come back, you'll hear about some special moments right after this.